Alright, so let's check out some measurement tools. And how we're going to get to measurement tools is with this icon at the top that says measurement tools. There's a compass and a ruler on it to show you that is the measurement tools. So let's go into a new page. Let's add a page. And if you don't find this measurement tools icon, how you're going to get to it is with this cog to customize a toolbar. First tab, and we're going to look down for measurement tools. It's in alphabetical order. Click and drag it to where you want it to be on your toolbar. If you use your protractor a lot, we can drag the protractor to be up there as well. We can drag the ruler, but because I don't want it to take up too much space on my toolbar, and I can easily access it on this icon, I'm just going to leave it at that. Click done. And I'm going to show you, click on measurement tools. Here's my different measurement tools. Okay, I have a ruler, a protractor, geodrake, and a compass. I apologize if I butchered that name, that geodrake. I have no clue how to say it, but I'm going with that. And first thing I want to show you is this ruler. So let's go ahead and click on insert ruler. And it has this default size. If you've seen my videos before, I showed you how I created a regular polygon. So let's go ahead and click on this polygon, fill it with some kind of color, and here it is. And what I did was I selected on the polygon, drop down, and said show side lengths. In this case, it says 2.8, 2.8. What? It actually references the centimeters on my ruler. So I can say 2.8, I'm going to line it up. 2.8 centimeters lines up on my ruler. Now, when you bring your ruler out, it could actually have the inches on the top versus mine has the centimeters on top. To switch that around, you're going to have your ruler and click on this double green arrow just to swap the inches and the centimeters around. Okay, you'll notice that every time I click it, it just changes sides. Okay, flip-flops. Alright, now that I'm done with my shape, I'm going to go ahead and select my shape. Click on the red X, or I can click on the delete button on my keyboard. There goes my shape. Here's my ruler. Now, so I showed you how to flip-flop the centimeters and the inches. What I'm going to do here is, say if I want to measure up to 20 centimeters or 7 inches or whatever I need, I can extend the ruler by dragging my mouse to the right side of this ruler. You'll notice it's a lighter shade of blue. So I can click on that and extend wider, or I can make it shorter. I can make my ruler shorter or longer. Okay. And what I'm going to do here next is I want to show you how I can resize it. So just like how you resize a word or a shape, we have this circle in the bottom right corner. It's a gray circle to help resize our ruler. Smaller, larger. Let's go ahead and make it shorter ruler. Okay, so we can bring a larger ruler. And the other one is rotating your ruler. So you notice if I drag my mouse over the lighter shade on the outsides of the ruler, the upper or the lower portion of the ruler, I have this circle with 2 arrows that pops out, or actually 2 arrows that make a circle. And if I click on that, I can rotate my ruler, and you'll notice the ruler angle does change 9, 10 degrees, 24 degrees, so on and so forth. So I can rotate my ruler. If you want to move the ruler around, you're just going to go ahead and click in the middle, darkest blue part of the ruler to click and drag it to anywhere that you want to rotate, to move it. So remember, we have click middle to move, the end to extend, our gray circle to resize, and if you want to click on any of the individual markings of the centimeters or the inches, we can rotate it. Okay. To delete our ruler, you want to make sure that the ruler is selected. So right now it's not selected. I don't see the drop down in the upper right hand corner. I don't see that gray circle to make my ruler larger or smaller. But if I click on the actual object itself, you'll notice my right click button, my resize tool comes out, and now I know my ruler is selected. I'm going to go ahead and click the delete button on my toolbar. Okay. You can also click the delete button on your computer. So, my ruler's gone. Next, I want to show you how we do a protractor. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on our protractor. And with this protractor, I think it's so neat because if I do a single click on my protractor, I get this green arrow that pops out as well as this green circle. The green circle, I can move it around, and I want to show 40 degrees. You'll notice in the middle of the protractor, it also shows the degrees. So let's go 40 degrees. And this green 3D arrow is neat. Anytime you see a 3D arrow that's defaulted by Smart Technologies, it means something cool can happen. Just go ahead and click on it and see what happens. So let's go ahead and click on this green 3D arrow. It kicks me out. This is a 40-degree image. Now, what I like to do with my kids is, let's go ahead and remove that 40 degrees. I'm going to select the object, drop down, group, and then ungroup. If you're on a board, you can shake to ungroup. If you're on a computer, you can click on Control G. In this case, I'm going to select the 40 degrees and use my marquee to select the 40 degrees and then delete 40 degrees. Now, I need to group my angle back together because I have 3 individual pieces. Drop down, group, and then group again. Okay, so now my angle can be moved in one piece. I can have my students come up. They're going to move the protractor to where it needs to be. Move the green circle to verify indeed it is 40 degrees. Okay, so that is your protractor. Let me delete my angle. The other things with this protractor, similar to the ruler, is we can rotate the protractor. So if I'm on the outer portion of the protractor, I can click this to rotate. Now, the next question might be, what happens if I want to do an angle greater than 180 degrees? I have this circle in the bottom left corner. And this circle is, if I click on it one time, it's going to allow me to do a 360-degree protractor. If I click on it again, it's just 180 degrees. Okay? So I can bring 180 degrees. And we'll notice different things happen on this ruler. Same thing if I was on 180 degrees. If I click on the interior degrees, I can make my protractor larger, smaller. And then the outer portion degrees, I can rotate it. So same thing's going to happen if I make it 360. I can move it if it's in the middle of my protractor. If I want to make it larger or smaller, that's the middle circle. And if I want to rotate it, that would be the outer circle. Okay. So at any degree, you can still move this green bubble around and say, spit me out my angle, and there's your angle. Okay. And that's a nice visual way, and you can make it huge on your smartboard on how to use a protractor. Okay, so now let's go ahead and delete my protractor. Selected it, and click on this red X. I'm going to select on my angle because I don't need that, and delete that. Next, I want to show you measurement tools, not the GeoDrake, because I have no clue how to use it, but let's look what it looks, see what it looks like. There's my GeoDrake. I can rotate, resize. Same thing with the ruler. I'm going to go ahead and delete that before I embarrass myself. And then I'm going to go back to my measurement tools and choose the compass. Now, here's my compass. If you're teaching your kids how to use this compass, what we can do is, the first one is extending the arm so that we have a certain degree between the two arms. Okay, so that is our compass. The next one I can do is rotating the compass. Okay, so we can rotate it in any direction, left or right. Let's go ahead and move it. So to move the compass, you're going to just select on the leg with the needle. And then to mark your circle, I'm just dragging my select tool over the actual pencil color. In this case, the pencil color is black. And if I click and drag on this pencil, I can make this circle. I'm going to go ahead and move my compass and then click on this circle again. So now I made 2 circles. In the past, I was able to change the color of the pencil. Upon making this video, I guess they updated the software, and I'm not sure if I can just not do that anymore. But I can't figure out how to change the color. Leave a comment if you learn how to change the color, or I'm crossing my fingers, hopefully next update I can then change the color of my compass. In any case, if I need to change the color of my compass, the circle, I created this left circle first. So let's go ahead and click on the left circle. I cannot click inside the circle because there is no fill color. It is just, imagine just a perimeter with nothing in it. So I'm going to actually have to click on the black portion to select the circle, and then I can click on my color properties that comes out, and I can say line color, let's turn it red. Okay, the other one, select on line color, and let's turn it green. Okay, so that's a nice easy way to change the line color of your compass. We can even make it larger or smaller. So let's say dark green. I'm going to make it thicker line. Okay, so that's all in your properties tools. All right, so that is your measurement tools in a nutshell. If you see something cool or you do something cool with any of these measurement tools, shoot me a video link on YouTube, or send me comments if you want to see anything else with these measurement tools. But aside from that, this is it. Enjoy!